Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all well, and welcome back to a sim rally and chat kind of stream. So the idea behind this is I had a few hours to kill, so I want to do a little bit of sim rally action, and we might jump between games. At the moment, I've got WRC Generations up because there's Rally Estonia coming up after I need to do a maintenance event, so I thought I'll jump on and do that. I'm really quite enjoying WRC Generations recently, and I'm sort of waiting until the RBR Championships sort of kick off. And then I'm sort of holding out or not on playing any Dirt Rally. Mainly because I know that the new WRC game is coming out in the second quarter. So I want to get practicing on that, but a little bit closer to the time. Try and get reacquainted with how Codemasters likes to run the game. This autofocus is breaking me. I keep turning it off, but then it just keeps changing. It's rather infuriating. Anyway, we'll jump into the game, and you can see my car is on 0% for its status. So I've been suffering quite a bit of a breakdown in the rally events. I don't get how driving a car helps maintain it. Usually maintenance is like you're in a garage and they fix the car. Ooh, Rally Sweden. So it was a bit of a... Well, it's just not correct, is it? Turn that down in my ear. No need to change car setup. We'll just give it a whirl.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. Left 4 narrows into right 5, short opens. And right 5, 30. Right 6 narrows into left 5, long, keep in. Into right 5 and left 5, long, tightens.
I must say, snow stage is where WRC Generations force feedback, which is a bit hit and miss. Makes sense because, I mean, the snow is smooth, so therefore the lack of road texture that you find in gravel effect that you find at gravel stages is not so much of an issue. I mean, how could I get 100% then? Please move a little bit closer. Yeah, the lack of road texture that I talk about in WRC Generations. You obviously don't notice that because on snow you don't really feel the texture of the snow through the tire. So it's not an issue, thankfully. Right, so that was maintenance done. Rally Estonia. I need to change the difficulty because it was a little bit easier last time. So let's ramp it to 142. I don't know what happens in this, but they just... Hey, Steve, how you doing, mate? WRC Generation seems to go off a cliff when you go to like 145. I mean, the top esports guy says it's all too easy, but who has 24 hours in a week to sim race or sim rally? It would be good if they told us where the services are taking place so you can work out what you need. No. Oh. We'll do that with 2 hazards as backup. How's your Sunday been, Steve? Have you been well? Oh, do I not have a meteorologist? Oh. Okay. if you ignore your crew, they tend to just disappear for events. It seems like I've got no crew. Oh well, okay. This should be interesting. 8 kilometers, 50. Soft, 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 but hards with some softs at the back, maybe. I might save. I need to say 4 softs, so I'm going to use 4 softs and 2 hards over this. So let's. That'll work. So I've got 4 softs for this. I'll then switch it. That's not the best idea, is it? Should I put 2 hards on the front? And I got 4 softs and 4 softs. Oh, the Virtual Rally Championship. Yeah, I need to actually do my entry into it. Like I said, I'm quite enjoying WRC Generations at the moment, but I find with all these esports that the bigger championships, I sort of get left in the dust quite a bit due to the lack of being able to commit all the time. So yeah, I've joined the Facebook group, or they joined the Discord, but I haven't actually done my entry yet. So I might do that after this event. Yeah, okay, let's leave it at that. Let's start with soft. Let's start as we mean to go on. How's your setup for the VRC going? They are following the WRC, aren't they? So they're doing Sweden this weekend, or when it's starting? Probably should have gone hards. Okay, I'll have a look on the Discord in a bit. I'm not exactly a Discord aficionado. I end up doing that thing, I don't know if you do it, whereby you join loads of Discord servers. You just get overwhelmed, so I put myself on Do Not Disturb. Because I'll get notifications through my phone, and you know, it just got a bit too much. I put on Do Not Disturb, so I don't actually get any notifications when someone sent me a message. But I'll check that out in a moment. Right, let's what I might do is save some softs. I do tend to be a bit oversteery, so I'll change some. Look after some stuff. Yeah, Sweden this weekend. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll do this. I need to do my entry form onto the VRC. Yeah, wow. I think I'm only up to 20, and I think that's bad enough. Some bits like there's a couple of ones for Assetto Corsa. Then you've got all the various mods ones, because only some mods in Assetto Corsa for rallying. You have to join the Discord and subscribe to various channels on YouTube to get the mods. And it is quite cool to see what all these modders, generally Spanish modders, are all working on for Assetto Corsa. Then you've got Pure. I've got various ones for RBR and WRC, and yeah, it all gets a bit much. Anyway, let's do some rallying.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Flat left, 100. Left 6, tightens into right 4, 200.
Turn too early.
Over crest, right 5, cut into left 6, short. And over crest into left 5, tightens into right 4, opens. Into right 4, short, and right 4, short, 100. Over crest, right 5, tightens, and left 6, tightens. Into right 5, brake, into left 4, cut. And right 5 over crest, opens into right 6 over crest, downhill. Whoa! Into right 5.
Love the animated co-driver.
Into left 5 opens, junction 50.
It's quite difficult to see over the bonnet on this stage. Maybe I need to adjust my seating position.
Caution left, right 3 short over tarmac and over crest. Keep left into right 5 opens. And right 4 brake into right.
I'm trying to look over the bonnet. It's a 2D image. What? I keep forgetting that I'm not in VR.
Left 2 small cut 80.
I haven't actually tried WRC generations with Vortex yet. I used it briefly for WRC 10, which was
Caution, hard brake, jump into right 3 tightens.
interesting.
Into left 3 short opens, into square left 30.
But even then, you don't actually look over the bonnet. It's just a curved 2D image you're looking at. But it's pretty cool for the immersion side. Oh, you turn off the immersive co-driver. But if you do that, do they not do the countdown anymore? I think it might have been the last game where if you turned off the immersive co-driver, you don't get a countdown.
Junction square left opens 80.
I quite like the immersive co-driver. Adds some character to
Over crest left 4 narrows 80.
what was quite robotic
Right 1,
voice.
300.
A very slow 360 for the non-fans there at the corner.
Caution, hard brake, right 1, 80. Over crest, keep middle, left 5 short, into right 3. Into left 2 and right 3, tightens. Into left 4, medium, into right 2. And over crest, right 4 short, narrows, into left 3, tightens.
This has not been my greatest stage so far.
Cut, bail in, 150. Caution over crest,
I don't think I've been
right 5
particularly
short,
horrendous,
left 5,
but
tightens 4, medium.
I think I'm just getting
And
my
over
eye in.
crest, right 6, tightens, and left 6 short. Into right 6, into over
Might need to
crest,
turn
left
down the
5
force
short, and right
feedback
4
by a
long,
bit.
80.
Feels a little bit strong.
Caution, keep middle, into right 5, into left 5.
Oh,
And right 5,
that
tightens.
I love the WRC rebound effect.
Into left 5, keep in, over crest. Right 6, tightens,
There's
over
the thing.
crest.
I'm going to lose what 15 seconds or so in this
Right 5,
stage.
short, into left 6, 50.
I'll continue to lose a bit of time in all those stages, and then on the final stage, it'll give me a 30-second lead or something weird. WRC Generations isn't quite good on the oh, the brake. I like the outbursts. Yeah, I think you are right. I quite enjoy them. I think it adds character to I've given Neville a name, so Neville is my co-driver. And I like just swearing at him. To be honest. That's definitely a real truism of the driver co-driver relationship in an actual car is you just end up swearing at each other, whether it's a late call from the co-driver or the driver doesn't actually follow your directions in the game, and you're like, well, you drove that corner wrong. Most take it in good jest, but That's Gary and Phil, yep. Neville. That's why I picked it, because it's the best name ever. Also, Gary Neville's a bit of a gobby so-and-so. And I think co-drivers, I being one previously, tend to agree with that. Right. Stage 2. I don't like this popping that's happening behind the car. Another WRC Generations.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30, flat left 50. Left 3 short, 30. Right 3 tightens into flat left, 30. Flat right, jump and caution, right 4, medium, tightens, 30. Left 4 tightens into right 6. And left 4 tightens into right 3, short, 80. Junction, left 1, long into flat right, 30. Right 3, don't cut, into left 2, 30. Right 3, long, opens. And right 3, short, into left 2. Into flat right, into brake, jump and square left, don't cut, 50. Flat left, 30. Left
That wasn't
5,
too
into
bad,
right
relatively
6, over
smooth
crest,
there.
keep middle. Into left 3, into right 4, tightens over crest, 50.
If I can keep it rubber side down this time, compared to the last
Right
stage, I'll be
5 over
happy.
crest, keep middle, 50. Into right 5, short, into left 4, opens, long.
They're going to need to change around the settings.
Into over crest, right 5, short, tightens, into right 4, brake.
I sort of
into
limit
right
the
3,
frame rate in this
tightens.
game to 60 to try and keep it as smooth as possible.
And left 3, short, keep into right 5, tightens, into left 3, tightens, over crest, 20.
Also saves on resources when streaming and recording and what
Left
have you.
4, over crest.
But sometimes it's beautifully smooth, but
Left 5, tightens, into right 4,
some
short.
stages, this one being one of them, it just seems...
And left 6, narrows.
I don't know
into
if you
right
can see
4,
it, it's
short,
probably too
narrows,
pixelated
into
for
right
you.
3, tightens, and right 6, into right 3, short.
Just not as smooth as I would like it.
And left 5, tightens, short, 30. Caution, square right, opens, and flat left. Into right 6, over crest, keep into left 3, keep in. Right 4, tightens. And left 5, tightens, into left 4, tightens, 30. Right 5, narrows, and right 5, tightens, 3.
Ah, another green sector.
And left 5,
Maybe it
short,
just takes
into
me
right 6,
a
narrows,
stage
and
to
left
get my
5.
eye in. Or this stage is more
Into right
suited
6,
to my
long,
driving
over
style.
crest, tightens. And left 6, brake, into right 4, small cut. Into left 6, keep into right 5, don't cut, and finish.
That's alright, that's a nice little stage there. Went particularly well. I've got my coffee to keep me energised. I ran out of coffee on Friday. And I'm a bit of a coffee fiend. So I occasionally, it's really quite bad. I get headaches when I get headaches quite badly if I don't have any caffeine in my system. And yesterday was definitely a bad day for a lack of caffeine. I just I did a stream last night talking about direct drive and some of the pitfalls of it. And yeah, the lights I have on me didn't really help matters, and got myself an early light, which is definitely needed. Cool, that's better. So what to do for this time around? So I want to save the softs, 4 softs for that one, these 2 stages. So oh, this is a short stage, isn't it? Okay, let's I'll save the hards for afterwards. Yeah, it's a bit of a stream, and I sort of watched back on the intro part because the intro to any video or stream is the most important, and I just waffled on too hard. I try to tell a story of like my upgrade path, to try and tell the audience sort of like, you know, learn from me, don't make the same mistakes. And it just ended up being about 7-8 minutes too long for the intro to finally talk about the factors of direct drive. But essentially it boils down to the fact that not everyone needs direct drive. Like, direct drive is a nicety, not an essential quality for your sim racing. And that I don't think I'm getting the pure. I think the cost of direct drive does not equate to enjoyment of sim racing, if you get what I mean. I don't think I'm having infinitely hundreds and thousands of pounds of more fun by using a direct drive or the P2000 pedals compared to my TX or TLCM. You know, maybe it's a bit of like, oh, all my favorite YouTubers or influencers are using this bit of kit, I'm gonna get it, or something similar, so I can, you know, enjoy what the guys are saying. And don't get me wrong, direct drive and hydraulic low cell pedals and all that stuff is amazing, and they're absolutely brilliant, and I'm definitely getting a more immersive experience. But I don't necessarily think that means that my sim racing, sim rally pleasure has gone up the same amount that I've spent on, you know, the new setup. I'm trying to get to the point that you don't need to upgrade just because everybody else has upgraded and it's a new in vogue thing. You know, I was holding out for Thrustmaster to get the T818 before I upgraded, but they were just taking too long, so I went, nah. I got a bit bored and went direct drive. But it's some interesting concepts. There's definitely a video there, and this might be something I can do in a bit more polished format, is do a direct drive sort of, not comparison, but a little bit of a, do most sim racers really need it? No. Oh god, that Skoda sounds horrible. My Thrustmaster setup was just as much fun. Not as immersive and like, oh, it's not the best, but it was still great fun and the like. I should probably say I don't regret going direct drive and P2000 because it is a lot more immersive, and it definitely helps with sim rally to the speed of the wheel rotation. But well, yeah, consistency does equate to speed for sim racing. I mean, for me, the money I spent on my direct drive wheel doesn't automatically equate to I'm having a more enjoyable sim racing, sim rally experience. Yeah, I think that's I don't think I explained that too well in the stream. Maybe I should have written down a script or something and made it into a video. You know, for most people, save yourself $1,000 for Save yourself £1,000 by not buying a direct drive base or low cell pedals, and just enjoy Sim Rally for what it is. And you know, you can be ultra fast if that's what you want by using a more affordable setup. But I do love my setup. I do love my Simagic Alpha Mini, and my favourite part of my rig is actually my sequential shifter that I got from AliExpress of all places, the SRS Sequential Shifter, because it looks like a proper bit of kit. It's proper meaty. It's really tactile, and all it's doing is pressing 2 buttons, but it just looks and feels amazing. I probably need to I don't know if you will be able to see if I move the webcam. If I can find a Google image of it. But you might see some leg. Oh, this thing is my favourite part of my rig, and that was 180, I think. Yeah, if I find the link, I'll So I need to do a sim rig video, but I need to tidy up this room before I do that. So I might do that and talk about this, but I say, oh, I'm going to review it. Like, you know, you see Sim Racing Corner. Sim Racing Corner's done a great review or first impressions of it. The video I would do wouldn't be better, so I kind of like, so that's why I don't tend to review hardware, because A, I can't be arsed, first and foremost, and B, there's so many other people that do it better. I'll rather just sit and drive and tell you my impressions. Doesn't make a good video, but yeah, check out Sim Racing Corner SRS Sequential Shifter. The only problem I did find was that you need to keep on top of the lubrication for the spring, because it does on occasion it didn't turn, but get to lubricated, play around with the tension bolts on the side, and it's been absolutely fine. But yeah, that's been my favourite purchase at the least, which is weird because it's the cheapest one. Right, okay, power stage. This is the one where I have to do a little loop of myself, and I always get lost, so I'm not going to talk for this one because I don't want to keep losing 20 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Square right, 30. Square left, don't cut.
No!
Getting a bit shaken. And right 1, short.
Just a little bit, Neville.
Tighten, don't cut. And right 2 into left 3, short. And right 1, 50. Kinks, narrows into square right, bail in, 30. Caution, left 2 off camber, bail in.
Left 2.
1, don't cut. Into left 2, don't cut, and right 2, don't cut. Left 2, don't cut, tightens into square left, wall in, 30. Caution, right 3 off camber, tree in, 30. Square left, don't cut, and flat right, tightens. For finish.
Bit too much there. Oh, what a great roll. Well, let's I want to watch that on replay. Yeah, the shifter is quite large. It's what? Do I have my tape measure with me? No, I can't see it. It's probably like, 35 centimeters height. So if you got on your rig, you need to have your supporting arm on your profile sort of relatively low down. Let's have a look at this roll. Oh, that was mint. I didn't. So one more time. It's kind of my fault for turning into the I kept trying to turn right when I was clearly rolling over my left. enjoyed that roll. 18 seconds behind Andre Mikkelsen. How is that man not back in a Rally 1 car? I don't know. Ugh. Oh, it's night. Tyre selection. Oh, should I do a crisscross? I've always wanted to do this and I've never done it before. There you are. I always see this in WRC where they do like crisscross tyres. And I never know why. Let's give it a go, shall we?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. 50, right 5, 80. Right 6, short, into left 6, short. Over crest, left 5, over bump, into left 6, short, keep in.
Oh no!
Okay, let's carry on. Right 5 over crest, keeping to left 5.
Something tells me I need to change my change the suspension settings.
Right 5 over crest, keeping to left 5. Into right 5, don't cut, narrows 150.
It was in a dirt rally. If you were driving the
Caution, left 4,
is it the
medium,
Opel
opens
Adam
30.
R2? That would roll all the time. It was just
Flat
constant.
Right, keep middle over crest, into over crest, right 6, short, into left 6.
I never often roll in this car. This is
Right 5,
a rarity.
medium, left 6, short, over crest, 100.
Need to get hold of a Rally Technical and get hold of the setups that he uses. It's good to see he's back being active again with setups.
Don't cut, into right 4, small cut. Into left 5, over bump, brake, into left 2. Into right 4, keep into left 3, opens, short. Into right 3, into left 3, short, 80.
Yeah, and you're gonna need to have a play around my graphics settings, and
Caution, left 1, 200.
it's not as buttery smooth as I would like. Oh.
Caution, left 1, 50.
I know, right? Like.
Tires should be warmed up now.
Thanks, Neville.
Right 4, tightens, 50.
Yeah, you're not watching my best
Caution,
performance
right 2,
here,
medium,
Steve.
Tightens, junction, 50. Left 5, 50. Left 4, tightens, keep into right 5. Flat left into right 4, widens, 50.
God, I'm not focusing today, but this is a casual stream. I'm trying to
Caution, hard brake, square right into square
finally
left,
get into
30.
the Rally 1 career mode. Yeah, 2.
Over tarmac, caution, square right into right 4, short cut.
So a few setup changes needed. Firstly, adjust
Into
the
left
brake
4,
bias.
opens over bump, 80.
Just the rebound maybe, and
Left 3, 150.
or I could
Right
just be
1,
better.
cut, 80. Left 2 opens into left 3.
I mean, I
opens.
could restart. I don't have perma crash or whatever it's
Into
called.
left 4 short over crest, 30. Caution, left right 2 over gravel and right 2 tightens, bail in, 200.
But Where's the fun in that? If you could just restart every time you make a mistake, it doesn't feel like rallying, does it?
Flat right 100. Right 5 bumpy into over crest. Right 5 medium, keep in. Left 5 over crest, keep middle into left 5, tightens.
Yeah, I'm going to need to do some graphic changes after this.
Into right 5, keep into left 5, short. And right 5,
Yeah.
keep into left 5, medium.
Do the entry
100.
form for the VRC. Adjust the graphics in WRC generation.
Left 4, short and left
Lower
5,
the force
short,
feedback
30.
just a smidge. I don't want to have to
Caution,
feel like
left
I'm
4
wrestling the
into
car
flat right 80.
the whole time. And
Right 5, short, don't cut, into left 5, 200. Crest and left 4, tightens, into right 4, 200. Flat right, into finish.
well, hopefully I would have just lost time to Andre Mikkelsen rather than everybody behind me. Just crash into the generator. Oh, I love this game at times. It's so clunky when it wants to be. Oh, I lost loads of time. Oh, out of coffee now, back to the water. Yeah, that'll do. I don't know why that's... There you are. Right, car. Right, that back. Gearing's fine, I think. But no anti-roll bar. Let's ram that up a bit. Do you reckon? Ground clearance is quite high. Let's lower that. Based on no real experience, am I doing some setup changes? That's fine. Save as G test. Let's see whether that setup tweaks have made any difference. No, my luck, I would have just made the car a whole lot worse. But Estonia is very much a fast... It's like mini Finland. It's very fast. The jumps aren't as long, so... I don't think I need that much ground clearance. Oh, that hot. How can they ruin the Skoda Fabia, one of the most popular Rally 2 cars, without audio and think it's okay? Like, it's like buckle for the windscreen, but that's all right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, right 5, 80.
Such a shame. This game does lots of things very well and then
Right
bugger
6,
up
short,
on the...
into left 6, short. Over crest, left 5, over bump, into left 6, short, keep in. Right 5, over crest, keep into left 5.
Salvaged it just about.
Into right 5, over crest, keep into left 5. Into right 5, don't cut, narrows 150. House in, caution, left 4, medium, opens 30. Flat right, keep middle, over crest, into over crest, right 6, short, into left 6, 30. Right 5, medium, and left 6, short, over crest, 100.
Not using the full road there.
Caution, hard brake, square right, narrows, don't cut, into right 4, small cut. Into left 5, over bump, brake, into left 2. Into right 4, keep into left 3, opens, short. Into right 3, into left 3, short, 80.
Those anti-roll bar tweaks has helped a little bit. It definitely feels a bit more stable. He says driving off as Neville X Factor exasperated there. Yeah, it really is bad. The Skoda Fabia is like the go-to. If I was testing out sims, if I was comparing Richard Burns to Dirt Rally, for example, or even WRC10, I would use a Skoda Fabia because it's in every rally game. It's also one of the most popular. It is the most popular WRC2 Rally 2 R5 car. So I do like it to be used as a go-to test. And they've just made it so it's unbelievably horrible to listen to. I don't know whether Ford M Sport gave them some money to say, hey, can you make the Skoda horrible to listen to so no one will drive it? I swear they don't sound anywhere. I know it is really hard to get decent audio to get decent recordings. It's varies so much, and when you imagine a rally car and the noise it makes, you imagine it. Yeah, and I imagine it when it's streaming past me in a woodblock somewhere, and that's very different to what the audio that you hear inside the car. So I get it's tricky to get the balance, but at least if it's not going to be accurate, at least make it sound nice or pleasant.
Right 5 bumpy into over crest, right 5 medium, keep in.
You know?
Left 5 over crest, keep middle into left 5.
I must admit we were spoiled with Dirt Rally and their audio for the cars.
Right 5, keep into left 5,
which means
short.
Killerton, which is a tiny studio, was always going to struggle, but
and right 5, keep into left 5, medium, 100.
We call it in the army the shower of shit effect. One game does it so badly, WRC
left
Generation,
short,
it makes
left
every
5,
other game
short,
look
30.
good.
Caution, left 4 into flat right, 80. Right 5, short, don't cut, into left 5, 200.
Yeah. And the Boxer is a very distinctive noise, isn't it? The Boxer engine.
Right 4, 200.
The Subarus make a very distinctive noise compared to other rally cars.
Over bridge, 80.
It's like listening to the Ford Escort RS 1800. It has a very distinctive sound that people know. Like, generally, instantly,
Left
that's a
5, don't
Subaru.
cut,
That's an
and right
Escort.
5 short. Left 4 short,
But
into right 5
recycling
short,
it is
30.
just...
Over crest,
Particularly
left
the
5
classic
long.
sound. If the engine was similar, if they're both
Into
using,
right
you
5
know,
and left
inline
5
four
short,
cylinders,
into right 5 short, narrows.
I could get why you could, like, cut corners a bit. But not on the Boxer.
Caution, left
It's
3
like
medium, don't cut.
modelling a V8 Mustang and then putting in
Left 4 narrows, into right 2.
an actually, like, a supercharged V8 engine and just using the same effects as a,
And right 4,
Turbo
keep into left
2
4,
litre.
tightens.
you know, it's just wrong.
Into right 3 short and left 6 over crest. Into right 5,
I mean,
tightens, and
no
left
one's
6,
surprised that
handbrake,
Killerton has
20.
cut corners
Square
in the
left,
game.
80.
A yearly release from a small
Right 6,
studio.
medium, tightens, into left 5, tightens 3,
You know
short,
they're going to cut
narrows.
corners, but if you're going to cheat, cheat well. Like Toyota did with a turbo restrictor, you know,
Into left 5, into left
back
2.
in the, was it 92 season.
Into left 3 and flat right, 80.
Gonna cheat, do it properly.
Over crest, left 5 short, into right 6, tightens 3, short.
Also, the annoying thing in this game, if you
Into
use...
over crest, right 3,
I've got a
and left
number
4, keep
keypad
in.
by the gear shift so I can put on the wipers or the
Right
lights.
3 short.
But if I use it, I have to
And
do
left 3,
2
into flat
pulls
left,
on the
narrows.
sequential shifter for it to activate. It seems to think that
Into right
if I'm using
5,
the number
very
pad
long,
to turn on the
tightens 4,
headlights, for
into flat
example,
left.
that I don't want to use the sequential shifter. And just takes away that option unless I pull it a few
Over
times.
crest, left 4,
And it
keep
goes,
in.
oh, you want to use a different device now? Okay, cool. You're not driving with a number pad.
Over crest, left 3, narrows, into right 3, tightens. Into left
So many
5,
things
over crest,
spoil the
into right
broth.
5, 30. Hard brake, square right, rock in, 30. Jump into left 4. Right 3, keep into left 3, narrows. Into left 3, long.
Well, I've lost a little bit of time there, the last 2 sectors, but
And right
You see what I
2,
mean,
into
like-
left 3.
I'm at least 18 plus seconds behind the leaders, and I'm not going particularly quickly on this stage, but it seems to have
Right
given
3,
me
long, don't cut, tighten, square right, bail in, 120.
like a massive leg up.
Bumpy into left 2 and right 3. And left 6 into right 2.
And the PlayStation 2 rain effects are coming.
Into left 3, keep in, 30.
Like when it's a light rain, it's not too bad,
Big
but
jump and right 5, short.
when it eventually goes to heavy rain,
Into
it
left
feels
2,
like you've got
tightens, don't cut.
lightning strips or whatever coming
Into
down.
right 4, 50.
No. Saved it.
Right 5 and finish.
There you are. Ugh. If I had the choice, I would never. If I had the choice, I would never do this game when it's the rain mode, because it just ruins it. Which I don't get, because WRC 10, it wasn't great, the wet weather, but it wasn't like PlayStation 2 levels of bad. Right, so I was 18 seconds ahead. Oh no. Right, I've got 13 seconds to make up on the next stage. Let's see if WRC Generation is very kind. It's very kind to me. Probably not. That second won't be too bad for the championship. Right, final stage Rally Estonia. Then I'm going to do some little bit of VRC admin.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Left 5, don't cut, and right 5, short. Left 4, short, into right 5, short, 30. Over crest, left 5, long. Into right 5 and left 5, short, into right 5, short, narrows. Caution, left 3, medium, don't cut. Left 4, narrows, into right 2. And right 4, keep into left 4, tightens.
Don't think I'm going to make up 13 seconds on
Right 3, short,
Nicholson,
left 6,
but
over crest. Into right 5, tightens, and left 6, hard brake, 20. Square left, 80. Right 6, medium, tightens, into left 5, tightens 3, short, narrows.
just forgot for a moment that I had a handbrake to help me come round.
Into left 5, into left 2.
Talking of handbrake, the handbrake in this
Into
game
left
gets a
3,
lot
and
of
back right, 80.
gets quite a lot of stick, and
Over crest, left 5, short, into right 6, tightens
cuts out
3, short.
cuts out too much power. People end up stalling, or
Into
it's
over
not
crest,
consistent.
Right 3,
So
and left 4, keep in.
what I've ended up doing is copying the fastest Belgian in the world, Thierry Neuville. He uses handbrake all the time when he's driving,
And left 3,
like
into flat left,
little
narrows.
pulls to straighten him up in corners. He's got a very unique driving style in that regard. It's very different to Oyt Tanak from last season, the side by side. He's constantly using the handbrake to just help nudge the car around. And I
Over
found
crest,
being a
left
lot
4,
more
keep in.
lots of little movements of the handbrake
Over crest, left 3, narrows,
rather than
into
just
right
big old
3,
pulls
tightens.
like you would do is end up becoming more effective.
Into left 5, over crest, into right 5, 30.
Particularly in this game with this handbrake
Hard
model.
brake, square right, rock in, 30. Jump into left 4.
Also, with the handbrake, everything's got visual, as in
Right
visual.
3, keep into left 3.
You know, am I
narrows.
now straightened up where I need to be? Am I pointing the car in the right direction?
Into
Whereas
left
in
3, long.
the real world, you'll feel a lot more in your backside. But obviously in
Right
Sim
2,
Rally,
into left 3.
do what you got, which is the visual and the audio cues, and so it's never going to be spot on.
Right 2, long, don't cut, tighten, square right, bail in, 120. Bumpy into left 2 and right 3.
Yeah, precisely. You need.
And left 6 into right 2.
I mean, it's a different way of
Into left
using
3,
the
keep in,
handbrake.
30.
But since doing that and moving across to Richard Burns and Assetto Corsa for rally
Into
games,
left 2, tighten, don't
I have
cut.
changed my style now of using it to be a lot
Into right
more
4, 50.
little bit. Now that could just be a lack of confidence in what I'm doing with the handbrake, but I feel more in control doing it that way. You know, little movements on the handbrake tends to work well for me. And I've got a new handbrake. I've got the cheap USB handbrake down here, which I need to actually plug back in. But the other handbrake I've got, again from AliExpress, viewed by, is it Douglas Thompson on YouTube? Works quite well. Feels a lot better. But yeah, I saw someone complain about the body roll in WRC Generations compared to like Dirt Rally. Someone saying, "Oh, it's just crap. You can't use it. You can't really control the car." And then someone actually went, "The body roll is quite realistic. If you were driving Richard Burns Rally, you will control the weight of the car, shifting the direction to get into corners. You have to plan off corners, and the more casual sim rally fan, sim racer doesn't realize how much pre-planning there is for each corner. They just think, oh, it's a 5 right, I'll just turn right. But no, you need to factor in where the center of mass of the car is at any one time, and then move it around. And I think people forget that, yes, this is, although this is a Simcade-esque, I mean, the physics are pretty good. The setups of the car are bad, but generally on the whole, I've not driven this game and gone, well, that's, apart from the rebound and the jumps, but changed that with setups. I've not gone, well, this is wholly unrealistic. Look at that second place. Huzzah! Don't I feel special? Right, so I'm third behind Mako. And Andre Mikkelsen. So I do need a couple more wins. And I'm not doing too great on the power stages as well. Hasn't helped me out. There we are. All these objectives that you just want to ignore. Thank you very much. Oh. Something wrong with my crew. These guys on strike or something? Yeah, happy days. Why is it red? Oh, this guy's red. Dismiss member. I don't really care for a PR manager. Also, this game, I'm using an ultra wide monitor, but can't actually. There you are. My mouse is there, and it's highlighting. They haven't set up the user interface for an ultra wide. I can see everything, but I have to like use the force. There you go. Happy days. Is a crew rest. What's this event? Right. Cool. I'm gonna do a maintenance event later. Let's need to sign up for this VRS. Yeah, it's I'm sure that someone's done a video on like the bugs in WRC generations. I remember in WRC 10 it had the user interface sort of like as a 16:9 kind of thing, like every normal monitor, and then on the 21:9 they just sort of doubled what you saw on the inside, and it's just you had it up having like two menus on the left hand side of the screen. It was a freaking nightmare. Right, opening up Discord, BRC. We hope you brought pizza. So you run the VRC, do you, Steve? Right, entry list form. No, I'm not from Afghanistan. What's my Steam name? How'd you find your Steam name? Is it just your account name, is it? Right. I would assume my Steam name is that, and hopefully it'll work. Discord ID. Very, very interesting stream I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing a login form. Find your Steam number. Is it just you highlight your name, isn't it? Your driver card and generations, Roger. Profile. How do I find my Steam Discord ID? Is it because I'm in streamer mode and it won't let me it's a 4-digit number, isn't it? Good lord. 64. Yeah. And then screw it, I'll add my don't mind me, I'm just filling in a form. There we are. There's the link. Right, now I need to go back into WRC generation. See if that works. Rid of that. And is it Sweden this weekend? So it's already started. Yeah, I did have a look on their on your website. Bubs. Where was but this is it, isn't it? Yeah. Registration required. Cool, no worries. That's that. Yeah. It's on. Kenya on Tuesday, Roger. Okay. Well, hopefully if I've my registration's gone through, I'll be able to do it later on. Ah, Of course, you're running it. Roger. Rally Sweden. Happy days. Do I need to change something? Right. What I tend to like to do is just get NVIDIA to sort out my hey, do I win a prize? Is my prize am I able to take off like 20 seconds off my stage time as like a joker, like a haha? So my settings. GeForce Experience, that was it. Is optimize it so that it runs. Not bad running. How long? Not bad running a club. 180 members. Because this is the second or third season of the VRC, isn't it? Yeah. So check this out. So I like to save graphics, other bits and bobs, and run it at 60 FPS. So. But I do have a 1440p monitor, but I tend to run at 1080 just to save my pat on the back. Thank you, Steve. So current settings, I've run it at 1080p, 460 FPS, but I'm still having slowdown. There's optimal. I don't want it to be full screen because I like to move my mouse off the street. Should I just go optimize and see how it looks? Whether it's too much stress for the system, and then I'll knock it down a peg or two next time around. Screw it. Let's give it a go. What I'll do is I'll do a quick stage. And see. That's cool. It's not actually a. There you are. Now, it looks very stretched to me. It doesn't actually look it on the OBS. It looks like it's all. Well, that's not worked out well. What the hell's going on? And full screen borderless, yes. Right, that's better. It looked like it was all very stretched for me on the stream. Alright. Well, we'll do one of these just so I can get some more points. How am I actually doing on this one? I think I was like 4th or something. Yeah, 3 seconds off. Do one of these daily runs. How's you? I can't remember whether I've driven the C3 WRC car in this game. It's a shame when they dropped out the WRC. It's cool that they're in WRC 2.
5, 4.
Yeah, okay. That'll work, won't it? Right, let's
3, 2, 1. Here we go. 100, acute hairpin left, don't cut, sign in, 500.
I think I'm a bit
Right,
too
keep in,
far
right for
back.
square right, opens, don't cut, 40 over gravel. Right 6, into flat left, brake. Into right 3 over crest, and left 3 short. And right 4, keep in.
That was an interesting noise.
And junction left 3, 120. Right
It
4,
might just
don't
be
cut,
because
opens, medium,
I've
30.
460 FPS and it just wants me to.
Right 4,
And my
short,
eyes are not
into left
used to
3
it.
Short at junction 80. Square left widens over tarmac, don't cut, 70. Caution, keep right.
So I tried to
narrows
stream
after
at
junction,
60.
into left 2, don't cut, 80. Right 2 short, into left 1 medium, into square right, don't cut, 50. Chicane right, narrows at junction 100, keep left. Danger, hard brake for chicane right, 30. Right 3 and square right at junction, into square left 30 and finish.
There we are. Quite muddy for what is essentially a tarmac stage. So slow. I'm never good at those short stages. Just find them a bit boring, you know? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the loo. I'm going to make a quick coffee. And I'll... But how many stages? How many stages Rally Sweden? So I need to walk the doggo before it starts to get too dark. Right. Right, so it's 8 stages. 3 a service. 1, 2. And a power stage. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do, Steve, thanks for first of all, thank you for putting on the Virtual Rally Championship. Really appreciate that. Appreciate you allowing me to join late. What I'll do is I'll end the stream now and then do a stream later on tonight with Virtual Rally Championship in the title, and I'll give it a proper go. I don't want to half-ass it now because all the effort you put in, I want to make it worthwhile. So I'm gonna go out, walk the dog, have a coffee, and chill out for a little bit. Then I'll jump back on the stream a little bit later. So for Steve or for anyone else that's been, yeah. So for Steve, I'll do a proper stream of this evening. I've still got a few hours, so I'll be back online later. I'm going to walk the dog and stuff now. But thanks for putting on the VRC. Thanks for joining me on my stream and watching my mediocre driving, allowing me to chew the fat. And yeah, the wife is coming back on Thursday with the kiddo, so I'm going to have to limit the amount of streams I do, but I'm definitely going to do Wednesday evenings at the very least. And I'll try and get a Saturday or Sunday evening stream in as well as part of my sort of regular form of content. But thanks for watching the video, Steve, and for anyone else watching the stream, like, comment, subscribe, all YouTube stuff, and I'll be back online in a few hours. So many thanks, and I will see you all later. Cheers, Steve. Cheers, all. Yeah, we'll do, Steve. I'll put the link on there in the Discord. Cheers. Have a good one.